Turn 1 Crucible plus Tombstalker. I've never quite had this hand, but I'm gonna go for it. All right, it is time to play some Pox, baby. Big Daddy Old School Pox 2. This is inspired by my really old Pox list that I played in like 2010 at either GP Columbus or GP Chicago. I had a control deck, a really expensive control deck that I was going to play. I was playing my Pox list in a side event, of which out of 32 people, I wound up in second place. It was just a single limb. I was in the finals, but my bag got stolen while I was playing that event. Super young, wasn't in the habit of putting the thing around my leg. Long story, I wound up getting it back through the people who did it got caught, and I had filed a police report, and so in the end it was fine. But I had to play the whole GP with my Pox deck, which I didn't plan on doing, but I wound up going, I think 500, like 5-5 or 6-6, whatever the heck it was. Not making day 2, but having a blast. That deck played Nixithid, and some of the cards you see here today didn't exist then, but it's in the same spirit where we're not only smallpoxing, but we're also poxing, so it just destroys everything. It fills up your graveyard really quickly, and then you try to end the game by slamming a Tombstalker, getting some Bloodghasts in. Mishra's Factory. It tends to be quicker than most Pox decks. A lot of Pox decks will win by kind of submission, basically. And it's one of the downsides of Pox is that it takes too long, and especially these days, there's just so many good banger cards off the top that can just get people right back into the game. Still, admittedly, an issue for the deck overall, which is why you don't see a lot of Pox in challenges, let alone top 8s of challenges, but we're going to do some Poxing. That is for sure. And we will win some games. And we're going to have a blast. We're going to wallow in our opponent's misery. And I'm looking forward to it. We'll see you in round 1. All right, here we go. Round 1. We're on the play against ChanceXD. And we got a banger hand. Keep. I mean, we're kind of hoping they're on a creature deck, but I'm going to turn 1 Liliana, discarding a Nether Spirit. Pfft. Unbeatable. Let's lead off with a basic. It looks like they're on Eldrazi, so I think this is pretty decent against them. Turn 1 Liliana, getting in. Discard Nether Spirit. Get wrecked. Liliana, notably bad against Fleshraker. Say that. The whole poxing is pretty rough, but we have Deluge that will probably get hit by a TKS, but let's remain positive. Oh yeah, get that spirit in there. Should really have haste. Alright, let's continue plussing. Get rid of Dark Writ. Get rid of a Thought-Knot Seer. Yeah, they probably have 2. And we can pass. It's not going to be easy to close games out against them. Maybe we can like protect this Liliana and the ultimate will really be good. Okay, Fleshraker, Lotus Petal. We're really hoping they don't have another Thought-Knot. Oh. I don't mind if they have it, as long as they decided not to cast it yet. I like that. Let's surveil. No, I do not want another Dark Writ. Wasteland. I don't hate that. Let's attack. Yeah, let's attack. I can't afford to not deluge this turn. So I think I want Wasteland over Lochthwain. It's close. It's definitely close. I would love to be able to save this, but we just can't with the threat of Thought-Knot. Now we can plus. I discard. Going Myco Spawn. Got him in the squeeze. Myco Spawn. It is. Okay. I have Ugin. Flesh Raker. Oh. Oh yes. Thoughtseize. Good Ultimate Liliana. Just doing creatures or lands. They probably keep lands. Then we can wasteland them. I can put one of the lands with the creatures. I think we ult here. I think I put Ivugin with the 2 creatures. Yeah, I think I like that. I kept Ivugin and 2 dudes. Okay. Once Upon a Time's gone. Kill the Ivugin. And now we just kind of stare at each other for a little bit. They can't really attack. Or I guess they can, but we're just going to keep doing this. Bring that back. We draw him to Torok. I think I can hold that. Probably nab 2 cards. I will continue to block. Another back in. Another him. Okay. You draw Tombstalker. That's pretty darn good. Notably better than Gurmag Angler. Come on, do we have to keep doing this? Technically, they're supposed to, but... I'm actually going to cast this because if I draw land, I like to play Liliana. Discard a Myco Spawn. Yeah, plus if they draw land, him is not going to hit 2 things anyways. Attacking again. Yes, land. We've got a lot of them. Booyah. Now things are going to get real difficult for them. They're going to sack the Myco Spawn. Now they can't attack. We can start attacking with Factory. And they're going to lose the card from their hand. Yeah, we'll just plus. It was a Once Upon a Time. Go ahead and activate. And attack. Ivugin was pretty good draw for them, honestly. Land. Should I go for the greed? I don't think I should. I think I should kill the Flesh Raker before they get an Eldrazi spawn, and now we can start attacking for 4. And just try to close this game out. They've got 2 pretty good lands in play. Crucible would probably be like our best draw. I don't have a second Surveil land, right? Yeah. I shouldn't have fetched. Maybe I should be playing 2. Ooh, that was a good draw. The top one is newly controlled. You ever don't know, if you right click, it'll tell you. So, we activate this. And now we can attack. We can pump this one to a 3/3. No blocks. I will pump it. Pump it up. Put him down to 7. There are definitely ways this could go sideways. Hey. Very nice. Didn't find any Tombstalkers at any point there. But, not complaining. We got there. I don't know that I want Maze of Ith. I do wish I had another sweeper in the list. I think we need to overload on removal. None of this stuff seems good enough. I mean, if we see multiple rings, I guess Null Rod's pretty good. It's possible some amount of them are better than some amount of something in our deck. But let's see here. I need my threats. Being on the draw, maybe I don't want discard. Maybe I don't want Thoughtseize. It also hurts. I think I keep the Pox. Is it Maze of Ith or Null Rod? Maybe Maze of Ith? Could cut him for Null Rod. I think I'll trim a Dark Writ and a him for a couple Null Rods. We just lose so hard to the One Ring. They're usually playing some amount of them. And is probably too slow. We're gonna mulligan it. This is better. Let's bottom Surveil land. This is pretty good. Ancient Tomb Pass. Any Wastelands? Any Wastelands? No, but that was a nice draw. The same start as last time. Really nice having another spirit. Oh, flute. Unbeatable. How do you beat a flute? Unbeatable. I guess Blast Zone, right? Like basically the only way. Yeah, you play some number of like ratchet bomb effects into a Thought Knot. Well, this is going to be over quick. Take Sheoldred's Edict. Okay. Hey, that's a draw. That is a draw. Holy mackerel. Get rid of the Nether Spirit. I'll get rid of the Lockthwain. We draw a card. A Wasteland. Heck yeah. Alright, we are turning it around. Ooh. No plays. Get in. Urborg. Like that too. What am I hitting? I is the more powerful one, or if they just have another one in their hand, it's so bad. Let's hit the temple. Oh, maybe I should hit I, because I'm about to play Urborg. Well, not necessarily yet. Alright, we get to start attacking with Nether Spirit. I like that. I'll play the factory. I want to wasteland it, that's fine. We're getting pretty close to this Tombstalker. I feel pretty good about this if we can get the Tombstalker in play. They don't have much that they can't block it. I guess Dismember is probably, but I don't know that they'd bring Dismember in. Maybe? Factories? Last Zone is not going to deal with Tombstalker. Okay, alright. I'm going to fetch land. Let's attack this with Nether Spirit. I think I'm going to play Null Rod. I think shutting off their green mana will be pretty good. I'm not going to play Urborg yet. I'm going to cast it Once Upon a Time. Yeah. Figured as much. I think they should have cast that on their turn. You play a Fleshraker if they found it. I think that one's going to be hard for them to cast. They need Yavimaya Coast. Or Yavimaya, whatever that card is called. Chalice? Do I even have any ones left? Took Thoughtseize out. Dark Ret, that's it. That's fine. Can't activate it though. Got him. Getting wastelanded. Ugh. Even Dark Red is a better draw. Just get it in the graveyard. You know, obviously Gurmag would have been better in this spot, but I think Gurmag, one of the reasons to not play it is this deck, because of Myco Spawn. It's blocked infinitely. Right, get in for 4. Pressure is on. Uh-oh. 2, 3, 4, 5. They can't kick a Myco Spawn. They can regular Myco Spawn? Sure. Yep. There's that. We have 1 card in hand. Come on, baby. Wasteland. Okay. I think we hit the Yavimaya. That makes the most sense. But they just tutored up after all. They have another... Yeah. Sure. Now, next turn we can at least play Tombstalker. Find a Thought Knot. Well, they can't take both Tombstalkers. I could play it this turn. Maybe I'm supposed to. Like, if I attack with Nether Spirit and they block it, I could exile the Nether Spirit. No, I can't, because I don't have double black. I could attack with both of these. They block Factory. They Thought Knot, and then our Tombstalker is actually lethal. Although I'm going to have... Yeah. Let's do that, because they can just wasteland us anyways. I guess they could wasteland us and then eat the Nether Spirit, but then they're going down a land. I'm not sure they really want to do that. They can still play their Thought Knot. Okay. Like, either way, they're playing Thought Knot. The Tombstalker is getting exiled, so that's not going to conflict with the Nether Spirit. Yeah, there's a Thought Knot. I'm hoping we just draw a swamp, because I don't actually want Urborg to be in play. They have a Maze of Ith. That is what they drew. They're one of Maze of Ith. Wow. Okay. Well. That's pretty wild. Certainly makes Crucible worse, but we're gonna run it. Oy. Well, we're gonna stare at each other again. At least they can't just, like, top deck Ring, thanks to this Null Rod. Wasteland is a great draw, but I wouldn't say we're favored here. It won't really take them much to be able to cozy command a Tombstalker. I think they're doing it right now to Nether Spirit, yeah. Exiles it, and then they're going to scry draw. Also makes Smallpox a lot worse. We basically need Wasteland. At least they went bottom, bottom, bottom. Fetch land. I am just going to hit what they drew. Once Upon a Time. Okay. Not going to forget to maze, but maybe we'll test them at some point randomly. You have Surveil land, right? Sure do. Uh-oh. Man, this Urborg is really helping them. Knew it would. They are drawing some bangers over there. I think our best draw is probably Deluge. Let's see, they went top, top, bottom. Uh-oh. Now they're attacking with a 5/5. Nope. No, they aren't. Alright, let's surveil here. What do we got? Swamp is not going to do. Imagine this game if they didn't have that flute. Alright, we'll pass. And they just drew a card that they did leave there, so it's probably a good one. It might go spawn. Yep. Goes 2 of our lands. If I drop Wasteland, I can put them to 2. Then they're going to have 4, 8, 13. Yeah, lethal on the crackback, so we don't actually have an out at this point. Box would have been sweet last turn. Okay, that was a close one. Let's run it back. We could play the Thoughtseizes on the play. I don't think I'm into it, though. Especially with Chalice going on 1. Take the play all lands. They're good lands. But I don't think I can keep a 7-lander. Okay. Guess we'll keep this. I'm going to bottom Liliana. They mold to 5. I do like that. I'm really hoping to draw another black source. We could surveil to try to find it. Certainly makes Wasteland better against us. Let's see what they do here. I think I'm just required to do it. Because we also have a Wasteland, which they're pretty susceptible to, especially on a mulligan to 5. So if they waste us, our Wasteland gets better. There's a Yavimaya. Helps our Mazavith. Alright, let's surveil. Pox. Yeah, that one's not going to be helpful here. On Black Source. The repoxing. I think we fire this off immediately. It gives us another chance to hit a Black Source. They said actual factual Pox. Their OP's loving it, see? Everybody has a good time with Pox. Everybody. Uh-oh. Okay, they're not even going to waste us. Makes sense. We do have a lot of black sources in this deck. We could go for actual factual here. Could even keep... I can't really. If I played a land and then Pox to try to get rid of Maze, they would just waste the land. Oh, this is close. Because we'll get the Bloodghasts back. And they have to discard 2 cards. Crit, Pox, 4. We'll also have to discard 2 cards. But one of them's a Bloodghast. I guess we discard the Him to Turok at that point. Let's go. Ooh, they just let it... Well, I guess that doesn't matter. It would have mattered had I decided to play the Mazavith. Alright, let's discard Bloodghast and the Him. Chalice of the Void and Devourer of Destiny. Both lose a land. The Mazavith. Always yes, which doesn't do anything on Moto. Always yes is literally yes for this one, where it is on Moto. Swamp is a good draw. Getting in. And the nice thing about Pox is it puts them down to 13. So now all of our little beaters are much better. Yeah, I'm going to play this out. Make sure it can be helpful with Bloodghast, but if they kill my Bloodghast, it's going to be with a cozy command. Get a pedal. Hit that heralds the end. No, get it out. Get out of here. Ooh, factory. Coming in hot with the aggro. Oh no. I can use Mazavith to like get one of my dudes in. They play a blocker. Ooh, no pedal. Okay, good. Tombstalker? You don't say. Oh baby. Just how we drew it up. Exactly how we drew it up. Bang. Bangarang, even. You can do block. Now you're at 5. Making Pox look good. Okay. That's fine. So I shouldn't F6 with Mazavith. Don't you dare. Okay, that's also fine. Yeah, they're dead. They needed the dude that bounces creatures or a dismember. We are undefeated with Pox. Thank you very much. See you round 2. Hey everyone, thanks for making it this far. Just wanted to thank everybody, and if you're looking for more, show you where you can find that. If you go to the description below, you can find all of my links. If you go further down in the comments, you can also find my links, which will bring you to my Patreon, various tiers for Discord access, early access, sideboard guides, donation decks, coaching sessions. You can also check out the podcast within those links, as well as my Twitch, where I do most of my content. You can see the commands that you can use in the chat. Let's say you do dono. You're wondering how to get a link, how to do it. Tells you right here. And the members Discord is within the Storm, MTG Storm community. And of course, it's always going to help if you hit the like and subscribe. So thanks again. Keep storming, y'all. All right, here we go. Round 2 against Heidegg. We're on the draw. I mean, this hand certainly has a game plan. I think most of the time it's not going to be good enough, but there are certainly times where it will be. Imj Turok. Okay, let's lead on that. Go Swamp, Dark Writ, him. We might entomb in response, and then we might be dead. Gonna force it, pitching force. Alright. Now they entomb and reanimate. We were hoping not. They have 3 cards. Surveilling. Ooh, Grixis. Bitter Blossom. Bitter Blossom? Huh. Does that make us start pressuring with Factory? Like, I have to play Factory here, right? I think so. I need to start attacking with it, like, every turn. We gotta hope that they don't have, like, a Bolt or Fatal Push or something. They probably will. I'm sure their deck is basically full of that type of stuff. Alright, no plays. Thoughtseize? Ooh, Dark Writ. That is very interesting. Let's go... I played Delta. 4 cards, 5 cards. Stalker would cost 3. Dark Writ 3, Tombstalker. I can play a Tombstalker and attack with Factory. And still play a Wasteland, but just not use it. Or no, I have to play the Delta, rather. Let's do it. Dark Writ resolves. Delta. I could even Surveil. As long as I'm... No, it doesn't make sense. Have to put it in the graveyard. Don't need to tap that yet. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We lose our fetch lands for Crucible, but the Wastelands are the more important thing anyways. I could have attacked first, but then we play into Daze. I don't know what to think of what we're playing against. Feels like Grixis Delver from like 5 years ago. Sweet. Tombstalker's in. Is Factory in? Wow. They got hit by the Factory. Never going to be firing off Wastelands. Grix is brutal. Any Deluges? Another Tombstalker. Alright. Don't hate it. Let's hit the sewers. If I swing out and block and kill everything, does work our way towards another Tombstalker, but still doesn't seem great. I think I'm going to play Crucible. Does resolve. Means our Factory will be recurring. They are taking 1 damage per turn. It's a close game. Definitely close. We're going to be slowly wiping their mana away. But imagine they have some basics. They're probably going to get one right now. Maybe a Swamp. No, they're going to double down. Okay, that means they really got to do something like super meaningful here. I guess they could just keep playing lands is one way to do it. Alright, they got a Ninja. Otherwise they wouldn't attack with this one. Kaito coming in. Oh yeah. Kaito is pretty obnoxious. This is just like Grixis ninjas. Interesting. That's also interesting. Let's attack. I think we have to keep attacking. I will attack them. They're gonna chump. I want a Wasteland from hand. Works me towards Tombstalker. Yeah. Probably makes more sense. Hit their Black Source. Pass. I don't think we're ahead, but we're not. It's not like a completely lost cause. They plus the thing, so ninjas are bigger. We go to 10. Got more lands. And another Strix. That's real bad. Need a Deluge. Kaito will still kind of be a problem too. Liana, the best here, but I think I play it. Wasteland. Play the Black Source again. Play Liliana. I don't think I can afford to plus. And we'll minus. Yep, they get rid of one of those. Got a Bolt. Still have 3 cards. We're probably dead. It's a K command. Oh yeah. That kills us. Grix and Kaito are pretty brutal. Pure Blossom is also not the best for us. Maze of Ith is okay. It's not good against Kaito. Eldred's Edict is great. Probably play the Maze. Going to trim a Pox. Trim a... I think I have to cut Pox for this. Fortunately. Maybe one Liliana. No, maybe just one of the Dark Rits. Let's go. Maybe I shouldn't have Maze. I will keep. Lead on Sewers here. Crucible. Okay. I don't hate it. They also play in Undercity Sewers. See if we can him them. Arrowglyph to the bottom. Swamp. Full him action. Hit K command and Shouldered's Edict. Not bad. We're gonna ponder. I think I'll probably play Crucible if they don't play a threat. If they play like Tamio, I probably play Liliana. Another swamp. Fine with me. Yeah. Because they can't really Kaito yet, which is the thing that I'm probably most worried about. Thoughtseize. That's okay. Crucible is gonna make all the cards in their hand better. Take the Smallpox. Play Swamp. Play one of these. And plus, let's discard a land. They discarded Bowmasters. That's an annoying card for us. Eldred's Edict, sure. Draw. Factory. Don't hate it. We'll play it. You'd only find a Wasteland. You're gonna force this one. Pitching Strix. Okay. I say they're still slightly favored, but oh, that's good. Let's... guess I can just play the Urborg. And help them, though. Yeah, and I'd like to... you know what? Let's attack with Factory first. I guess this plays into Daze. Or no, we know... they discarded Bowmasters. They probably have another one. I mean, it's fine. We have a Crucible. We can keep playing the Factory. Doesn't help them too much to kill it. Yep. And they have 2 cards in hand. And we can play the Factory. I think I play around Daze and just get rid of this Urborg. I don't really see a world where I want to put it into play. Alright, we're in there. We are in there. All we got is a Bowmasters. That's not a good draw. Let's animate. And attack. It's taking 7. I like that. Let's play Swamp. Pass. Another Bowmasters. Fine with me. Bitter Blossom. That's pretty annoying, but it's kind of late. Another Factory. Well, they're gonna chump. Top one is newly controlled, so select the bottom one. I should have just animated it before I played the Factory, but it's fine. Attack. Chump the Factory. They take 5. And now they're at 5 with a Bitter Blossom in play. Seems pretty favorable. Surveil. Surveil the Narset away and concedes. Love it. Love it. Get poxed, baby. Get poxed. Alright, let's run it back. I like how that went. We don't want to see an early Bitter Blossom. We don't want to see Strix. They pitched a Strix the Force. Alright, we got a lot of lands. We do have a Surveil, and we have a Wasteland, and a Hymn. Yes, I keep this. I don't love it. They also kept on 7. Basic Island. I love a Thoughtseize. I don't hate Edict. Play the Sewers. Maze of Ith. I'm gonna say no to that. Okay. Well, there's a non-basic. Strix is definitely annoying. Deluge is great. Drawing it this early can be a liability, or a problem, as they are playing Thoughtseize. Get Lightning Bolt and K Command. That's pretty good. Now they got 3 lands. Oh, is this gonna be a Kaito? You have Shouldered's Edict. Alright, no Kaito. Okay. Factory. The Wasteland. And we'll pass. Bowmasters. That's fine. Let's take out this Badlands. We've got 3 cards. Are they going to surveil or get a basic? Surveiling. So far, this Deluge is looking great. Seem to have plenty of lands. No ninjas. We like that. Narset. Well, I have to use Edict on that. It's a 2-for-1 in their favor. And the effect is not particularly good against us, but it'd be a 2-for-1 either way. I think I would rather remove it. Got a lightning bolt. Okay. Liliana. Liliana. I'm gonna play that in plus. Be a little greedy. At this point, if they find a Thoughtseize, it'll be disastrous, basically. But they'll probably attack it and then bolt it. Might not even waste the... Yeah, they discarded the bolts. Okay. We remain dead to Kaito, pretty much always. But if they put some more shitters into play, Deluge is going to be pretty good. And if they don't kill Liliana and just hit it down to 1, I think we're in pretty decent shape. Especially if we draw something that we want to discard. Are they going... They went 1 at Liliana, so they have another bolt. They plan to use it, my guess. Yep, that's fine. They have 2 cards left. Let's play Octhwain and Deluge 1. And hope their last 2 cards aren't Force plus blue card. They were not. Now we don't have to worry as much about Kaito. We've got land number 4. Still 2 cards in hand. Play land. Activate Factory. I feel like it's gonna die. It did not. Cool. Let's play Tombstalker. 2 black. Get rid of the spells. Marsh Flats. I guess everything but the Wasteland. It's in there. Okay. And they didn't do anything. Another island. So presumably they have the same 2 cards, which weren't Force plus blue card, and which don't kill Tombstalker. Oh, sorcery speed. Got it. Fair enough. We've got Locthwain going here. Druid's Edict. Let's fetch. And fetch. We've got 1 card. Attack with Factory. Got a 14. And I guess I'll activate Locthwain. Pay 2 life. Draw a card. It's not a great one. Don't know that I can afford to do that again. Maybe if it's only 1 life. Yeah, I was afraid of this, but Childred's Edict isn't gonna, like, stop it. Oh, they plus it, so that's good for us. 1 card left. Okay, let's Dark Writ. I shouldn't have to Dark Writ. It doesn't allow me to lock Thwain. And I had enough to just him plus Edict without Dark Writting. They discarded Fatal Push. Good for us. Kill your Planeswalker. And I think drawing a card is actually better than attacking for 2 here. But I only have to pay 1 life. Another Dark Writ, okay. Gotta get through them. Another Swamp. Play the Swamp. Attack with Factory. The Bowmaster, I can respond with Dark Writ, Locthwain. Attack. It's like Edict. Sure. That's Dark Writ. A card. Pretty bad. Kind of killing ourselves here. Brainstorm. Uh-oh. Lock it up. Another Brainstorm. Lock it up. Cool. Let's land. The Raucous Theater. Go second main. So dead to Lightning Bolt. I think I still want to Thoughtseize. And then Locthwain. What is this? Raisin Borrower. A card. Oof. Wish I didn't play a land. That's a bummer. Actually, no. You definitely want to because of the Locthwain. Right, this is close. Any Tombstalkers? Oh, baby. We are in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Play the Tombstalker. I think I don't want a Luck Thwain. Leaves me dead to K command. Always dead to bolts. Smallpox is funny. Not good, but it is funny. I guess we're dead to Bowmasters. We attack with this factory. Let's actually just attack with Tombstalker. Because we could feasibly beat a Bowmasters with a blocker. Uh-oh. Barrowgoyf. Okay. Okay. Bloodghast should do it. Play Bloodghast. Play Smallpox. Yeah. Wow. See? The games are quicker. You might be wondering, but Tony, it's turn 13. You don't understand. A lot of these box builds are on a regular basis going to turn 26. And we're playing against really grindy decks who are, really grinding it. And if they weren't stopping us, we would have been killing them a lot quicker. But we remain undefeated with Big Daddy Pox. Love it in round 3. All right, round 3 against Karaz 4. We're on the play with a turn 1, 5, 7, 4. Turn 1 Crucible plus Tombstalker. I've never quite had this hand, but I'm going to go for it. It's hilarious. Against Black Helm. Well, we're not getting Force of Willed. Huh. That does make things super awkward. That makes me 1 mana shy of Tombstalkering. And Thoughtseize is going to hurt. Crucible doesn't do anything. Wow. Leyline is brutal here. Should not have fetched yet. So I'll get a basic swamp and pass. Gotta hope we don't get Thoughtseized. And then a turn 2, 5/5 flyer. Oh, this is not mono Black Helm. This looks like Black Saga Storm with main deck helms. Yeah. This is a list that I made when, like, a while back, when there was, like, the Grief Reanimate deck, basically. Just as a way to play main deck Leylines. I don't know why they imprinted. That means they have a Veil of Summer? Gotta be a Veil of Summer. Otherwise, you would just play it off of Spire. Yeah, basic swamp. They're potentially expecting discard. Should mean I have another turn. Guess I save Wasteland for Saga, though. No, I'm just gonna Wasteland. There's just too high a chance we die if they have additional mana. The city. Little Brainstone action. Lay out the Chromox. Print the Leyline. Lay out LED. Okay. Mishra's Factory. Go Ret. Doomstalker. Wild. Well, we have 7 power in play. And it looks like they're Brainstone locked. And got a Wasteland. Let's get in for 7. Deluge, not helpful. Well, that's okay. It's the 3-turn clock. Can we fade one more? Yeah. Okay, Leylines are definitely a problem. I'm going to play Ashiok. They're certainly going to have some tutors. Null Rod is obviously great. Our own Leylines could be okay, but I don't think they're echoing. Traps are good. Cut Crucible. Trim Doomstalker. Can't, like, cut them, though. We'd be really threat light. Like, Sandbagging Rituals might eventually be able to cast one. And Trim a Swamp on the draw, and they're not attacking our mana. I think I want all my discard. Pox is probably not good. Oh, Deluge can deal with constructs. Yeah, let's cut the Poxes, because they're going to dump their hand pretty quick. Okay. It might be too slow on the draw. But we do have a Wasteland. I guess I'll keep it. Spire. Mox Opal Petal. No Leyline. Duress. Sure. Probably take him to Turok. Yep. Another Liliana. I am gonna Wasteland. they do have a Saga and get it going. We can probably deal with the constructs. Oh, there's a Saga. Chrome Mox. Imprint go down to 1 card. Okay. Ashiok. We gotta draw a Dark Rit or land at some point here. We have 25 lands in the deck. Guess I'll cast Thoughtseize. Probably have a Veil. Oh no. Well. We would have been dead if we didn't draw that Thoughtseize. Well. Yeah. I think dead. We can get Beseech. Now these are really gonna hurt. Unless I find a mana for Deluge. Go to 11. Nope. Wow, 25 land deck, turn 4. No lands. It's alright. It's kind of the risk we took with that hand. Could play Maze of Ith. It's pretty good against constructs. No, I mean, generally speaking, we have enough ways to deal with constructs. Not seize into a wasteland. Lots of factory beats. Okay. Kept on 7. Don't love that. Go get basic Thoughtseize. Guess we take Dark Ret. I think we're gonna die. Oh. Play the factory. And pass. That was a great draw. Rather wasteland their black source. It's gonna Infernal Tutor. Popping Dark Rit. Okay. Ooh. Well then. That's quite the draw. Hit the Ancient Tomb. Play Null Rod. What have I become? Honestly, I forgot we had 3 Null Rods. I probably should have mulliganed more in game 2. That's a pretty good draw for them. It's a really good draw for them, but they are gonna want. Good thing we have this. We do have 2 unknown. They have a discard spell. We could just wind up losing if they're more patient. But okay, we could hit the second Dark Rit. If they have a Thoughtseize here, we lose. But I don't think they do. There's Beseech. Guys will let it go and let them cast 1 Dark Rit. Unless they have LEDs in their hand. I guess I'm supposed to trap this. They could have an LED. Or no, we have Null Rod. Whatever. It's not huge value anyways. Getting one of the Dark Rits in their graveyard. Brutal. Let's push damage. We will pump this up to a 3/3 and get in. There's an LED. Liliana. I think I just want to keep pushing damage. Activate. Activate. Get in. 10. Wasteland is great. I'm gonna use it. Activate. The GG's. Oof. We're 3-0, man. In round 4. Alright, round 4, we're undefeated. We're on the draw. No black source here. Wasteland could be good. If it isn't, we could go to discard and discard Nether Spirit, which seems kind of weak. You have a ton of black sources, but I'll mulligan. Okay. This one's fine. I wish it had a Thoughtseize, but take it. I'm gonna bottom the Deluge. Uh-oh. Lotus Petal. Oh, glad I got rid of Deluge. Less glad now that we drew a Swamp. But we can turn 1 Surveil, and hopefully this hymn is good. Could play Wasteland, but then, yeah, and they're getting a basic anyways. Classic. Grizzlebrand. It's like we're dead. Oh yeah. Very dead. Draw 7. I will scoop to an unmask. Yep. Okay, we are playing Leylines. Null Rods might be worth it. Mindbreak Trap. Not ideal, but we use them. Cut Crucible. We have to cut Pox. We can trim a threat. Well, a Voidwalker. Guess I'll keep Deluge. Liliana's kind of a liability against them, but pretty good if we have Leyline in play. Might be okay with trimming 1. Trim a Swamp. Probably a Bloodghast. Maze of Ith is okay. But probably not good enough. Like, it can stop the Grizzlebrand from hitting, gaining life, and drawing 7, but presumably the 7 that they, or 14 that they drew before that, is good enough to win the game for them. I think I run it like this. Null Rod's interesting, hitting petals, but probably just too little. Yeah, let's go for this. Yeah, so I'd like to play first. We have a Leyline, Prevail, a couple threats. Okay. They kept on 7. Don't like that. Surveil on 1. No Thoughtseize. Veil. Smallpox, I will keep. Definitely going to keep that. Play Urborg, and I'm just going to play Bloodghast. I expect them to play like a Voidwalker or something like that. Sort of fair threat. And then this Smallpox is just so perfect. Spoils. Oh, geez. Okay, they're going for a what's it called combo. Witherbloom. Yep. Got Witherbloom Apprentice. And didn't die. Dark Ret, and we're dead. I like it. They could have Smallpoxed. I came close to doing so. What else did they have? Raxa, Swamp. They would have been in rough shape if I had done it. Yep. Bomber. Well, it looks like we probably wouldn't have... Like, they had a couple lands. It would have just slowed them down. I don't think we would have gotten to this Smallpox. I think we would have been dead either way. But hey, we dropped a match for 3-1. See you in the final round. Okay, final round. Fighting for the 4-1. Run the draw again. With an okay hand. Wishing at a Thoughtseize or him. You only get to play 4 of each of those. Into Monolith. Maybe Fleshraker pass. Be sick. Oh. Worse. For us. So much worse for us. Okay. Only chance is like a fast Tombstalker somehow getting there. Let's go Swamp. Dark Red. Smallpox. Discard this Nether Spirit. And pass. Hopefully they miss a land drop here. Pretty rare that it happens, but sometimes it does. It's always frustrating when you land a turn 1 ring and then get wastelanded, and then you untap and draw and you have no land still. Not the case here. One with the Tower Nexus mana base. I don't think is very good these days. Alright, Fleshraker. We're probably dead next turn. Another Spirit in. Play a Swamp and pass. I don't think of a world where we pull this off. Not really seeing it. They're about to draw 3 7 cards. We dead. Alright, we have Null Rods. I'm not really searching, so Ashiok isn't great. Edict kills Karn. Maze is unnecessary. Leyline is not great. Trap is great. Pox is kind of interesting. Life total is pretty precious. I'm not sure that it's good enough, though. I can definitely trim a Tombstalker on Bloodghast. Luge is good. Maybe this stuff is just too slow. Pox is kind of nice, but it's going to be really tough to line it up against them. Smallpox also not the greatest. It does blow up lands. Trim a Swamp. 1 Smallpox. Kind of have to mulligan to Null Rod. This Trap, Thoughtseize, Wasteland, him. Okay, this has like everything else. Can't really turn this hand down. Mulligan to 6. Alright, they kept on 6. We will open with a Thoughtseize. Flute and 5 lands. Okay. Sure. They're probably going to open on Tower. Yep. And now we hope to hit Nexus with him. Play the Factory. I get a little punished if I draw a Wasteland next turn. I think it's okay. Emu, City, and Basalt Monolith. Okay. Alright, we need them to not draw a 4-drop right now. I guess they can sandbag the Nexus. They might play it, though. Yeah, they did play it. And they drew a 4-drop. No, Fleshraker. That's fine. This is a tough spot. They can hit Nexus and Smallpox, getting rid of the Factory. And then their whole board's gone, and they have 1 card in hand. Then we have a Swamp, a Trap, a Liliana. Or I can hope to fade 1 turn, get the Liliana in play. Let's get wild. Kill the Nexus. Yeah, Smallpox. Rid of one of these. Could keep Factory so I can put pressure on. Draw any land. No, I think I want the black source. There's pros and cons to either, for sure. Alright, so they kept the tower as expected. Play the tower. Play a key. Okay. Oh, baby. That's pretty good. Yeah. Trap is just not going to do anything when we're both hellbent. So, might as well just start ticking this up. Them drawing lands is pretty good for them. The swamp. I feel like it would have turned out slightly better if I'd kept Factory. Wouldn't have been able to cast that Liliana yet, but I would have this turn, and they wouldn't really have anything. That's okay. Oh, well. Now the game's kind of over. Discards the One Ring, which wouldn't have done anything anyways. Tombstalker. Beautiful. I love it when a plan comes together. And we'll plus. Add a Flesh Raker. Not anymore, you don't. Oh, now they have 7 mana all of a sudden. Or do they? Keep Nexus and Key. Or the 2 towers. They'll keep the 2 towers. They kept the Nexus? They only have 1 more tower in the deck, even. I don't know why you would do that. Oh, maybe they clicked it wrong. You can never quite know. Like, you gotta read it and make sure it says you're choosing a pile to keep or choosing a pile to put into the graveyard. It's very easy to just kind of read it wrong. Okay, I don't hate Edict. Go down to 9. The OG Murktide getting in. Another key. You got it. I'm impressed that they're still playing. Not going to cast that one. Bad enough. Alright. That was a nice hand. Didn't even have Null Rod. I'd say overall we're pretty favored in this matchup. We have enough hate. And there's enough disruption already in the deck. Plenty of ways to lose it, obviously, but alright. Multiple wastelands, a trap, and a hymn. No Null Rod, but I think I keep this. If they go fast, they get hit by trap. If they go slow, they're gonna get hit by these wastelands. I did keep on 7. Nexus key. You got it. Tombstalker. Can go for a wasteland here. Pass. Can go to Monolith. 4-drop. Play around trap. Saga. Pithing Needle. Probably naming Wasteland. Yeah. Pretty good. Thoughtseizes? No, but I like that. Alright, we pretty much gotta fade this turn. Saga's on 2. No land. Play a key. Okay, not a soul land. A monolith. That's a monolith. 4-drop. Or if it is, we get a ring. Okay. Null Rod's pretty good against that. Draw a card. Lotus Petal. Oh, I should have trapped that. Or, no, I guess it doesn't matter. I was thinking they had an untapped key. They already had a mana floating anyways, and they did not have an untapped key. Alright, now they get Null Rodded. I don't think we need the second hymn. Thoughtseize. Okay. Drop a Null Rod. What a dumb card. They have a land in hand, they can make Construct. Which might be a problem. Definitely could be a problem. Did they not tap it? Did they order these wrong? They didn't tap it. Got an Opal. Maybe they just have an Ancient Tomb. No, just no land. Oof. That's brutal. I'm gonna Thoughtseize and him. Well, I guess I can Thoughtseize and then decide. Yeah, get that Karn out of here and the Beseiju. Pretty good him to Turok. They'll probably scoop to this, honestly. Wabang. Now, nothing that they have does anything. Depending on how many Beseijus they have, may have made sense to play the Beseiju. In fact, what they should have done is tapped. I think they misclicked on the Saga, but they should have made a mana and then played the Beseiju and just made a construct. It wouldn't have won because we drew a Smallpox, but they would have gotten 1 hit in, I think. Other Spirit. Not much use in, well, Now I'm just going to play the Tombstalker for my 5/5. Good luck. You just cast Nether Spirit. Swamp. Cast it. Get in for 5. Another one from the ring. Did he? Okay. That's attack for 7. I'm gonna Smallpox. They can't dismember. Plus they'd still be in a really bad spot even if they could. They have no chance. Alright, Null Rod is fucked up. Okay, a very convincing 4-1 with Big Daddy Pox. We came so close to 5-0ing. But we got kind of dumpstered by a Reanimator deck. It pivoted nicely that I'm willing to accept it was safer potentially just correct the Smallpox them instead of trying to fade like a crucial turn. We would have still had to play a game 3, but I would chalk that up to a mistake. Not optimal. But the deck ran very smooth. We didn't actually see Pox that much. We cast it a couple times though, and putting them to 13 was pretty relevant some of the times, and we did close the games very fast in terms of Pox speed. One Deluge felt great, Crucible felt great, the Nether Spirit Bloodghast Tombstalker combo was fine. We didn't draw Bloodghast a lot. We did draw some timely Tombstalkers, I'll say that. But the nice thing is, you can play, like typically you can't play 4 Tombstalker in a deck, but since you're Smallpoxing and Poxing, it doesn't really matter if you have 2 in a hand, because you're gonna have to ditch cards anyways. Now you don't necessarily want to. You want the Nether Spirit and the Bloodghast so that you can get value when you discard cards, but still just had really fast Tombstalkers. They were rarely stuck in our hand. It was such a bummer that our opponent had a Leyline when we had that opener that was turn 1. Have you ever had a hand that went turn 1 Crucible plus Tombstalker? No, the answer is no. No one ever has, including us, because we got Leylined. But whew, that was a ton of fun. Enjoyed that immensely. Hope you did too. And of course, check out the links in my description below. You can see links to my Twitch, Patreon. We got a podcast. Episode 10 coming soon. We already recorded the other night. We're back, baby. And I will see you in the next one.